War started in Delta. Residents run as community was set on fire after youth slaughtered 16 soldiers. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for tuning in and listening to this headline that we brought for you this morning. As our headline for this morning says that war started in Delta. Residents run as community was set on fire after youth slaughtered 16 soldiers. It says here that many residents of Okuma in the Bomadi local government area of Delta State have reportedly fled their houses as the community was set on fire days after 16 soldiers were killed by some youth in the community. It could be recalled that the Nigerian Army on Saturday, through a statement by the Director of Information at the Defense Headquarters of Taka Gaziu, confirmed the gruesome murder of many military personnel, including a lieutenant colonel, 2 major, 1 captain, and 12 soldiers. The security operatives were reportedly ambushed while on a peace mission to the community. The incident happened on Thursday, and a few days later the community were reportedly set on fire by people suspected to be men of the Nigerian Army. According to a video posted by the channel's TV, black smoke could be seen blowing billowing from some buildings in the community as flame flickered in the distance. It was gathered the community had become a shadow of itself after the incident, as many residents have decided to abandon their properties and flee to a more secure places. They were afraid of the immediate respira attack by the military. Meanwhile, it was reported that the Nigerian Ministry of Defense Headquarters, otherwise known as Defense Headquarters DHQ, dropped a cryptic message on its social media after the unfortunate incident. In a post on Sunday, March 17, 2024, the DHQ shared a message questioning the bravery of the youth to kill its personnel, including major top officers. The Audacity post simply reads with a dark love emoji following the report that the dead bodies of the slain soldiers have been recovered from the community. Some of these recovered bodies were said to have been served, with some beheaded, while some had their stomachs and hearts ripped off. The bodies of a commanding officer and 2 major has been seen floating by the river banks at the NDDC jetty in the coastal Delta community, as the others were separated on land. And that is all we have concerning this headline, which says that war started in Delta. Residents run as community was set on fire after youth slaughtered 16 soldiers. Like as this headline says, war has started in Delta states because residents run as community was set on fire after youth slaughtered 16 soldiers. The people of Okuma in the Bomadi local government area in Delta State, they say that they flee from their houses and their community because it was set on fire. It was set on fire 16 days. It was set on fire days after 16 soldiers were killed by some youth in the community. Days after 16 soldiers were killed in the community by youths. Then days after that, these same soldiers came and set a lot of houses in that area on fire. They said that it could be recalled that the Nigerian Army on Saturday, through a statement of the Director of Information at the Defense Headquarters, Taka Gaziu, confirmed the gruesome murder of many military personnel, including a lieutenant colonel, 2 major, 1 captain, 12 soldiers. He confirmed the killing of all these personalities of the Nigerian Army by these Delta youths. The question is, why did these Delta youths took matters into their own hands in killing these 16 soldiers, a lieutenant, 2 majors and 1 captain, and 12 soldiers? Why did they kill these soldiers? Because they said that those soldiers were brutally murdered. Because some of them had their head ripped off. Some of them have their heart and their stomach ripped off from their body. Yes, and the security operatives were reportedly ambushed on a peace mission to the community. They said that these soldiers were reportedly ambushed on a peace mission to the community. This incident happened on Thursday, and a few days later, the community was reportedly set on fire by people suspected to be men of the Nigerian army. The incident of the youth killing the soldiers happened on Thursday. Then, a few days later, the, the community went ablaze, and they are suspecting the Nigerian army for doing so. They are suspecting men from the Nigerian army of doing so. It says that it was gathered that the community has become a shadow of itself. After the incident, had many residents have decided to abandon their properties and flee to more secure places. Yes, now innocent people they left their properties and flee to more secure places because they were afraid of the intimidating spray attack by the military. Meanwhile, it was reported that the Nigerian Ministry of Defense headquarters, known as Defense Headquarters (DHQ), dropped a cryptic message on social media after the unfortunate incidents. They said the DHQ shared a message questioning the bravery of the youth to kill its personnel, including many top officers. This DHQ questioned those youth, saying that what make you soldier? What make you soldier? And this is that the soldiers out of anger retaliated and falling down because recently they have found the body of the dead 16 soldiers. They have like taken them, buried them, and do the need for these bodies because their bodies were so scattered around the area. Some of them even floating on the river on the river bank. What to make the youths kill 16 soldiers, and what to make those army, because there's a law on the Nigerian army that the Nigerian army must not take law into their own hands, right? If truly that fire was from the Nigerian army, then the Nigerian army are really wrong for doing that because there was no order to say that they should go and do something like that. And this is the war that we are talking about that has started in Delta State. This is what we're talking about that has started in Delta State. The government has to put an insight to this in order to stop upcoming crises from like something like this from happening again. What do you guys think? I want you to drop your own comment in the